What's going on? What's going on, family? Hope everybody doing well. What's going on, family? Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope everybody doing well out there. And we are we are live. We are live. What's going on? Shalom, shalom to everybody in the chat. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all doing well. Greetings, greetings, greetings to you all. Greetings to you all. What's going on? This is a Remnant recap. Remnant recap. What's going on? Shalom, shalom. Shalom to everybody that's tuning in, that's jumping on. This is unscheduled live recap. Just wanted to recap the weekend, man. I am just still in recovery mode. I probably got only like maybe 7 hours of sleep the whole weekend. And man, I am yeah, man, I got a hangover. I'm still tired, boss. I'm still tired, boss. But yeah, I definitely want to just jump on, man, to shout out to everybody, man, everybody that put in work, man. And it's been a long time, man, haven't done a conference in like literally it's been like 2 years since I've done a major conference. Man, I'm talking about somebody tired, man. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm still in recovery mode. Yesterday I must have slept like, shoot, man. I must have slept Sunday. Maybe went to bed like 6:30, and then I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up until probably 6:45 the next morning. I think I might have slept like 12 hours, man. And then yesterday I got up and I was tired yesterday and I just slept, man. Like I'm talking about, man. And even today, getting ready, man, to go to work, I am not feeling it. I am tired, like literally, man. But with that being said, I don't want to talk too much about myself and how tired I am. I got to make it happen. I got to get up. I got to go get my grind on for the family. But I will say that, man, it was a beautiful, beautiful, awesome, awesome 2 days, man. Friday, Saturday was just absolutely phenomenal. We had panel discussion Friday morning. Friday evening, we had our service with worship and two speakers. And then on Saturday, we had class mode. Then after the class mode with Benea and Rabbi Kokeb, we had the dash from the class, and that class lasted from probably like 10 to 1, just brothers and sisters just building, asking questions. And then we had to dash from there and run down to the radio station, which is about an hour away, and do an interview with Rabbi Kokeb, as well as Moray David Royal. I did an interview with both of them. Then I had to zoom back about another hour. By the time I got from the station, which was the show started at 4:00. It's over at 5. By the time we left there, it's like 5:30. Had to zoom back all the way back up. Got back about 6:15 to pick up my family. And then conference closeout, which I would be a closeout speaker. myself, Morey, Pastor Haroon Cowan from Denver, Colorado, as well as Apostle Sebastian Holly. And I'm telling y'all, listen, man, those of y'all that got talked out of coming, whatever situation is, listen, man, don't let nobody talk y'all out of coming. Listen, we had a packed house Friday night and Saturday. Classes were pretty full. I guess people were tired from the night services, but we still had a great showing on in our classes and things like that. It's just the just I know that some people were probably tired and was waiting for the evening service or whatnot. But it was just awesome. It was awesome. Everybody shared their perspectives. Everybody got a chance to just really, really kind of labor, even though each speaker had 30 minutes, but sometimes it was just it was awesome. People had to kind of go, people kind of went over it, but that was cool. That was okay. Listen, brother Dwayne Butler said, "Good morning. Love the conference. Thanks so much. I loved everything. Shalom, shalom. Thank you for supporting brother Dwayne Butler. Hey, Mora, Dakota. And listen, man, let me tell y'all something. This is not going to stop. We are already in plans of doing this, and it's amazing because again, it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years since I've toured. I had this Truth tour going from city to city about 7 years ago, before I started Boom, and just doing a lot of traveling in that way. So it was just me. I didn't, and I was still at that time, making sure that I was doing the things that I needed to do. But traveling wise, almost every weekend was gone to a different state, teaching heritage and teaching apologetics and things like that. And so once Boom started, then we started the James 1-in-1 conference, which ran about 3 years. Once it kicked off in Richmond, Virginia, at my cousin Kelly Richardson temple. And then from there, it was in Jacksonville, Florida, 2 years back to back, 2019. Then COVID hits, no more James 1-in-1 conference. So this conference was really, it was really kind of a downsize of what James 1-in-1 was. The only difference is James 1-in-1, we had musical artists and we had worship, we had musical artists, performances. The last one that we had in 2019, my brother Zadok was there as a performer, as an artist. And so this is not going to stop. I'm already in conversation with the brothers. Matter of fact, the next day, which was Sunday, when everybody touched down, before we left, the week before we left, a lot of our conversation in the lobby area at Unity Worship. Man, shout out to Apostle Pastor Sebastian Holly, who opened up his doors, man. I mean, you talking about somebody, man, was hospitable, just really open up the whole weekend. We patronized his business that was there, and his building. He opened it up to us, and it was just, man, I'm telling y'all, man. I mean, you talk about fellowship. It was like a family reunion, brothers and sisters who hadn't seen each other, met new family, seen current family. Everybody was just talking, hanging out, chopping it up, laughing. I mean, we didn't want to leave when the services was over. That's what made it so phenomenal. And with James 1-in-1, it's the same thing. But moving forward, the conference will go back to what it was originally, James 1-in-1. And those of y'all know the scriptures. You know what James 1-in-1 is. If you don't, go look it up and read it for yourself. But this time, the conference was titled the Remnant Conference, which and whatnot. But from this point on, the conference will return back to what it was, which is the James 1-on-1 conference. It will no more be titled the Remnant Conference at all, and whatnot. So, and so we're gonna just move forward with everything. But talking to the brothers, we have the West Coast written down. Those of y'all out west, the James 1-on-1 conference will eventually make it to you guys out west. It would consist of the same speakers. If you enjoyed and were baruched, if you was blessed by the speakers that you heard, many of you probably for your first time probably met them for the first time, whether it was online or in person. But it would consist of the same speakers that we have, which is Morey Haroon, Apostle Sebastian Holly, Morey David Royal, Rabbi Kokeb, myself, Dr. Kelly Richardson, Benea Israel. Okay, so we're working on that. West Coast, we're coming to you. Bay Area, we'll be coming to you soon. We also, Denver, Colorado. If you are in the Denver area or near Denver, that is coming. We're definitely going to be seeing you as well in Denver. But the next one, and the date will be put out here pretty soon. Those of you probably seen the flyer, but the next one, the next conference, and I want you to write this down. We will definitely be getting it to you. It will come after the feast, okay? It will come after the appointed time, the appointed feast. It will be after April. We know Pesach, we are all planning for Pesach, no matter what calendar you're on. But Pesach for us is going to be in April. Unleavened bread for us, it's April. It will come after that. But the next stop, and this is something that we all kind of agreed upon, all of us, all of the speakers, when we talked on Sunday, the next stop, if you have not, or if you want to prepare, just kind of write down when the next stop will be, or I will give you the date as soon as possible. Right now, will be within the next month. We'll be working on a venue. Where that will be, I'm not sure yet, but it will be in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, it will be in Jacksonville, Florida. The next conference will be in Jacksonville, Florida, and that will come sometime after the feast. It will be between May and July. Okay, but be on the lookout for that. It will be going all the way up. We'll have the speakers that were there will be the same speakers that will be coming. All right. I list them. I named them. Again, Rabbi Kokeb. It would also be myself. It will be Dr. Kelly Richardson. It will be Benea Israel. It will be Morey David Royal. It will be Morey Haroon Cowan. And it also will be Apostle Sebastian Holly. So get ready for James 1-on-1. It is coming to Jacksonville, and we will also be coming to the West Coast, and we'll be also coming to Colorado. So get ready for that. And those of you y'all know how I get down. Okay? Y'all know how I get down. No foolishness. All right? Not only that, but how I get out, I try to make sure that we have a venue where it will be absolutely free, so we don't charge to get into a space. Okay, so if that does change, I will keep y'all posted. But as of right now, we're looking at free 99, as we always do it. We understand that people travel from distances and other places, spending their money to get there. Some people sacrificing. So what I want to try to do is, as much as possible, I want to try to be able to help you guys out That's why we have these free conferences. And I've been doing this for probably about 6, 7 years, absolutely free, not charging the people a dime. And the Most High has been blessing. Okay. So this is how I was going down. So those of y'all, man, if you enjoyed the conference, man, just let me know. Just, you could drop a comment in the chat. Whatever it is, man, I appreciate every single one of you. Whatever it was that was your highlight that you enjoyed so much. I appreciate you all, man. I really do. And I thank you all for your support. It's truly a blessing to have those that came out, and it's truly a blessing to have those who were online and shared the videos. If not, man, listen, don't forget to check us out. You can go on our website at www.boomchurchint.org. boomchurchint.org. All right, boomchurchint.org. What's going on, Brother Leon? What's going on? boomchurchint.org. Thank you all for tuning in. What's going on? Azarayu, hey, shalom. Thank you, man. I really appreciate your support for logging in and tuning in, man. I really appreciate you. I'm glad the conference really baruched you, it blessed you. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. It's nothing like support, man. You don't have to log in. You don't have to share the video. You don't have to do any of that. But I appreciate everybody who does log in, who support, who give us thumbs up, who do all of that type of stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's truly, truly a blessing. And appreciate everybody once again for all of your support. And so we're going to be continuing to make this happen. Our goal is to have something on each coast, at least something 3 times a year. So we're looking at the South, we're looking at the East Coast, and we're looking at the West Coast, of having a James 1-on-1 consistently 3 times a year. You may get one at the beginning of the year, mid-year, and towards the end of the year. Okay, that's our goal. That's our goal. And also, many of those who are who are not, or may have questions about, Israel. And I think this is something that's very important. We understand that Israel is made up of multiple tribes that consisted of 2 kingdoms. We understand that the Most High is going to bring that back to being 1 kingdom under Mashiach. But also at the same time, we must also understand that, especially within the Black community, especially within the African American community, that there's a lot of issues. And I'm coming to a realization of understanding that if you're not a part of our community, if you're not even trying to be a part of it, if you're not trying to even understand it, okay, just get out of our way, man. I say that with all humility. Get out of our way and let those who are willing to be able to deliver this message in humility, be able to talk to the people, be able to understand them, being able to connect to the people, so we can display a level of compassion and understanding. That's all. Most Black people, all they want is someone who is going to listen. It's just like a relationship. Your wife, your spouse, your husband don't always want you to try to give a solution to every single thing that they say. Sometimes a wife is looking for, a husband is looking for someone to just listen to what they're going through. And if you're not sensitive, then you won't be able to you won't know the difference when it's time to listen and when it's time to give wisdom. In our community, what we're lacking is people who are willing to listen. And most of the time, that's all we're looking for, is someone to listen, take in, and understand, be compassionate, and just willing to connect. We're not asking for a money bag. We're not asking for any of that. We've been through so much. We've been through a lot of stuff. Like I'm talking, literally, we've probably been through more things than most communities, more things than most communities. And now we're trying to find who we are. We're trying to find all of these things. We're dealing with the practical things in this life. We're dealing with the spiritual things in this life. And all we're looking for is, hey, yo, man, listen, I'm willing to rock with you. I'm willing to link up with you. But if you're not going to listen, if you're not going to try to understand, then that's where the problem is going to start, because we're used to people not listening. We're used to people trying to give us solutions. That's not going to help us. So all we're saying is, if you listen to us, you understand. We're not asking for validation. We're not begging for anything. We're not doing any of that. And that's where people have to understand. That's what makes the body of Hamashiach or body of Yeshua so phenomenal, because there are people a part of the body that can understand certain organs. But if you're not connected to that organ and you're not trying to understand that organ, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And you're in the misinterpretation. You're in misinterpreting people if you connect and get to know people. My thing is, if I call you my brother, and when you're going through, I'm going through. But if you say that I'm your brother, and when I'm going through and you're not sensitive to my situation, then I'm looking at you like you're not my brother. And that's the way things are. All right. But I love everybody, man. Thank y'all for supporting. This is going to be, it's so many people, so many testimonies of people talked about how they were liberated just through the conference, relationship. Yes, there were times where things got heated, and it's good. It's good. It's nothing wrong with stretching. There's nothing wrong with a little muscle acheness from lifting weights. There's nothing wrong with that. But it was still in respect. It was still in a place where when you have these conversations, we can still walk away and still keep our relationship. That's the way things should be. That's the way, even a disagreement, okay? We also have to understand that in Yeshua, he's the only one that is ruling. Everyone else, there's no little big eyes and little you. There's no, we're under your subjection and all that. That's not, we're not right. That's not the way the kingdom is designed, okay? As Israel, we're to be a light to the nations, but at the same time, we were not put in position to be overlords, slum lords to the other nations. It's not our job. And so I love y'all with the love of Yeshua, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. It was truly a blessing. Be on the lookout for the James 1-on-1 conference in your city. The flyer has already been posted in the community tab. A date will be applied. Another flyer, once we get the venue, it will be settled. Information will be on there. It'll be put out, and we'll be ready to go. It's going to be rocking again. It's going to be rocking again. You can expect worship. You can expect word. You can expect fellowship, and you can expect deliverance and change. Hallelujah. All right. Shalom to you all, you brothers and sisters. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay empowered. Shalom.